feel how I feel. Big Bible. That's the thing, man. We living in a different day and time, man. We and having that understanding, our thinker. Well, you got to look at it like this. I ain't got to look at it a damn way. Well, you got to say it like this. I ain't got to say a damn thing. You know what I'm saying? And then, you got all these wannabe I talk to a lot of people, right? Because a lot of people have a Nicodemus attitude, right? And the Nicodemus attitude is that, they're going to come through and, they don't want nobody to know they talking to them. Let's say, Bell, I come on here, right? I ain't trying to hide nothing, but what? But what? Right? Okay, cool. We got that understood, right? So now, right there, So I said, okay, God, what we going to roll with Sunday? He's going to 11th chapter of Mark, right? And deal with a divided house can't stand. I said, okay, cool. He said, no, 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 no. I need you this came in the future to ask why this went that way. I said, okay, cool, God. Say no, it really about, right? Should I? Hell no. Pray the prayer, Jabez. Peter, say, bro, listen, Satan desired to sift you like wheat, right? But I prayed for you that your faith fail you not, that when you converted, you could go and strengthen your brother. Is not that what Jesus told Peter? Okay, now understand how the Bible is written. It's giving you the descendants, right? The descendants of Perez, because this is where Jabez come from. Perez, we're going to tie it in with Caleb, right? Now, I'm going to go slow, though. He's showing you how they were relatives, right? So now, in the prayer, he said, enlarge my territory. Jesus tell now if he got the people together to do it, him and the people. Him and the people. Okay then. If you go to God to get something done, who did one day I'm thinking, right? What you was thinking about, Nimrod? Well, I'm like, see, man, they be talking this gold stuff, right? Hold up, first of all, Nimrod, what you mean this gold stuff? I want to go see this gold that my grandfather talked together. You did what? I get the people together. Okay. So I'm going to pick the book up. I'm going to read it for you slow, and I'm going to show it to you. When you go back in the 11th chapter of Luke and you're reading, Jesus is letting them know, say, ain't nothing about me weak. Ain't nothing about me fake. Yeah, that's his house, but I'm going to take over his house because I'm stronger than him. Stop. Why? Because a divided kingdom can't stand. Okay, cool. Jesus got that. What kingdom y'all building? Because it was God that said, okay, I'm going to pull David. But it's Saul, right? Okay, cool. David mess up. So God said, okay, I'm going to give you, boom, Solomon. So we got King Saul, King all these women that did not serve Israel God, that was not of Israel God. Now his heart is turned away from God. But y'all run y'all damn mouth off. Man, Solomon wasn't no damn body. Who the hell was Solomon? Not mine. So now we run behind Solomon. Stop. Think. The hell I need to run behind Solomon for? When Solomon tell me trust in the Lord with all my heart, lean not to my own understanding, but to acknowledge God in all my ways, and God gonna direct my path. So who the hell are you? Who the hell are you? What the hell I need to listen to you for if God is directing my path? Okay, back to you, Nimrod. So now you didn't want to listen to your grandfather, right? Which was Noah, right? So now you building a tower, right? Stop. You messed the game up, Nimrod. But okay, cool. Now we get to Joshua. Joshua done made it into the land of Canaan. In the land of Canaan, Joshua had to fight all these different kings, right? Stop. Still right now today, they fighting over the land, right? Stop. God tells Joshua, everywhere your feet tread, I'm going to give it to you. Stop. So now, they done made it into the land of Canaan. Did they go to the southern part, or did they go to the northern part, or did they just stay in the central area? Stop. Don't try to answer it. So now, we're dealing with Joshua and Caleb. Hebron was in the southern part. We go back in Genesis. We deal with Abraham. We deal with right? Stop. Which take us all the way to Jabez. Jabez gonna bring us back to Caleb, right? Stop. It sounds like a lot is not a lot. Y'all just don't think. Y'all just don't read. a certain way and do it, bro. I'm grown. I'm gonna express myself how the hell I want to express myself, and you need to do the same. See, that's what's wrong with y'all. Y'all scared to speak how y'all really feel. See, put their feelings over mine. I'm gonna put their feelings over mine. So I'm gonna be stressed out. I'm gonna be worried. I'm gonna be tripped out because I'm gonna put this 15th chapter of Joshua, right? So now the woman say, well, what part of the land I can have? Part of the land you want, babe? I want that part of the land. Caleb gonna give her the land over there. So me, not you, me. I'm gonna ask the lady, say, babe, why you wanted the part of the land over there? Mike, that's where all the water at. Mike, that's where all the water at. So when they want water, they gotta come to me because that land right there, that's where all the water located. Man, you smart, babe. But see, y'all don't ask Pastor no questions. Y'all don't ask God no questions. Y'all don't ask nobody no question. Why? Because they done pimped you. They done they own the for land. People was always fighting for the land. So whenever you had a piece of that land, Mike, you was gonna be praying for. I'll wait. Read the Bible. Don't worry about it. According to the Bible, right? Let me show you something. See, bro. You have King Saul. King Saul comes from who? King Saul David. Get it in the game, right? Okay. David is gonna have Uriah. Serve Israel God. So now eh, Solomon, because of what Solomon did, God said, okay, I'm gonna take all the kingdoms from you except one Solomon. I'm gonna let you keep one Solomon. So in the book of Revelation, gonna tell us gotta bring the kingdom back. If put that over there. We got to do God's work. We kingdom building. So now Jeroboam, right? Let me go back. Let me go back to this. I need y'all to really understand this, right? This dude right here. This dude right here, Jeroboam. Jerusalem, right? Okay, cool. Jeroboam feel like, okay, I'm gonna make this golden calf. They, they were ruling that who? Benjamin. So now when David become king, we ruling. Who? David. So you got Benjamin and Judah children beefing. Yeah. Say Benjamin. I didn't make so I just was a man after God on heart, man. I come, you got Benjamin people all in their feelings, and now they want to be with Judah. Understand? Divided house can't stand. Go back to First Chronicles, the 4th chapter, giving you a better understanding of the prayer of Jabez. But you got to go all the way back to the beginning and deal with the descendants where Jabez come from. Jabez is kin to Caleb. Tomorrow gonna give us 2 children, Pharez and Perez. Pharez and Perez. Now, we know that Jesus is gonna come out of the line of Pharez. But then we dealing with the prayer of Jabez, we dealing with Caleb who come out of for Perez. So now, when we break this stuff out, first of all, what the world going on in the Bible? None of the men of Israel had an Israelite woman. None of them. Moses, Ethiopia woman. Another woman was a Moses. Shalom go get Rahab, who was a prostitute in Jericho, have children with her. Mixed up. So who we fighting for? Because we are divided. Let's drop in there. I don't want. They don't like thinking. I want to think. Let's put this thing together. Okay, Judah, you get with the Canaanite woman. The Canaanite woman gonna give you 2 twins, right? Pharez and Perez. We know that Jesus is gonna come through Pharez, but we're dealing with Caleb and we're dealing with the prayer of Jabez. What deal was Perez, right? Okay, cool. Joseph. Right? You teach me the Bible. Because that goofy stuff y'all saying, well, you got to teach salvation. Y'all don't even know what salvation is. What is salvation? Israel. Was y'all saved? Moses. Was you saved? Judah. Was you saved? Joseph. Was you saved? I'll wait. Y'all always talking that noise. When we get a better, you know about the gods? How about you, Simeon? How about you, Reuben? Y'all knew about other gods? How about you, Jacob? You knew about other gods? How about you, Isaac? Come on, man. I mean, 'cause when I go to Genesis, all through Genesis, I'm dealing with family. The family, the Bible first started talking about other gods. I'm gonna read something to you. I'm coming on. I'll read it for you. Then Joshua called of the children of Israel out of every tribe a man, right? And Joshua said unto them, pass over before the ark of the Lord your God into the midst of the Jordan. What mean you by these stones? Mike, go to 11th chapter of Luke, right? Divide house can stand. Okay, God, I got you. No, Mike, go back in the 4th chapter of Joshua and explain how the children of Israel grabbed the 12 stones so they could teach their children in time to come. Okay, no, Mike. Go to the prayer of Jabez, Mike, and I need you to get a better understanding why Joshua telling Caleb, remember what the man of God told us before I went into the land to spy it out. Okay, now, you give me the book. Now, he said that this may be a sign among you that when your children come saying, what mean you by these stones? You tell me. Ramon, what that, why that's like that? Ramon, why about the could tell them whatever. So how is the child supposed to know the truth? Who's teaching us the truth? Who is learning the book well enough that, right? Just drop it in that ministry. Corey, Corey, go him. Y'all in y'all right mind. He ain't in right mind, but yet he battles. So now, every day, I'm teaching you all to stop and think. Every Sunday you see Corey, if Corey could do it, I could do it. If Corey could do it, I can do it. Your children ask, you will be able to tell them. I went in that jailhouse. I'm learning. I talked to grandma. Watch this. Hold that thought. I'm coming, Jabez. Hold that thought. I'm gonna show you how they done played y'all in this Bible. They don't teach it to you. They tell it to you. Paul was a metaphysical preacher. Paul explained the word. When you look at Paul's letters, this is why Peter says that Paul's writings were so hard, because Paul explained it. Peter never had nobody to explain nothing to him. Jesus trained him. Jesus taught him, but Jesus never really explained other than using a parable. And when Jesus used a parable, he just didn't get it. He just didn't get it. Paul went deeper than using a parable. I'm gonna go backwards. At verse 14, right? If I start at verse 14, and he cast out the devil, and it was dumb. And it came to pass when the devil was gone out, the dumb spoke. his goods are in peace. But when a stronger than he shall come and overcome him, he take from him all the armor wherein he trusted and divide his spoils, right? Explain that to me, church folks. Explain that to me. Remember now, divided house can't stand. Jesus explaining to them, why was Satan cast out Satan? Satan had never cast out Satan. But down how this man had his palace all set up. Remember now, a divided kingdom. It was a united kingdom, and then the kingdom got divided. But Jesus said, and then there was a stronger. Who is the stronger man? Don't worry. When the unclean spirit is gone out of a man, he walked through the dry places seeking rest. And he come out, and when he come, he find it swept and garnished. Then go he and take to him 7 of the spirits more than. Then he breaks it down about Beelzebub. After that, he give him another understanding of how the house is all swept and clean. But the spirit that was in the house leave. And then it come back and it brings 7 spirits with it, worse than it. So now you got a total 8 spirits, right? But in the process, he's explaining that, yeah, he running his kingdom, but they got one stronger that's going to come and overtake his kingdom. Jesus was explaining himself to them in front of his face, but they didn't get it. Just like we don't today. Who teaching us? Don't worry about it. We're going to get it today. We're going to get it today. And if I, by Beelzebub, cast out devils, by whom do your sons cast them out? Therefore shall they be your judges. But if I, with the finger of God, cast out devils, no doubt the kingdom of God is come upon you. Stop lying in these churches talking about y'all kingdom building. Jesus is coming to restore the whole house of Israel. Because the whole house of Israel was divided. It was a united kingdom. All the way up until the time of Pharaoh. Why I wasn't talking about no gods. But yet God sent the plagues to go against the gods in Egypt. Now we're getting an understanding about other gods. But before that, wasn't nobody talking about no other god. So now, where did the other gods come from? Man created them. Man created them. Oh, the devil created them? Else about himself, about God, and how this thing really go. But once again, we, like I told him in church yesterday, people, look around. Tell me what you see. I see bricks, I see the book, I see the folder, I see this. Okay. Now, look within yourself. Look within yourself and tell me what you see. Allowing man to program us, tell us how to think, tell us what to do, and really focus on God, man, it'll be a whole different ball game. Jesus never told us to go out Peter and John come along, they go in the synagogue, telling them about a death, the burial, and the resurrection. They go back, they go to jail. God say go back. You had more than just the 12 disciples believing in Jesus. Remember, it was 500 people on that mountain. It was 120 in the upper room. So now you have a lot of people stop. When we go back, when we really study this Bible from Revelation all the way to Genesis, and we begin to walk, the whole book of Genesis is about family. It's just about family. Okay. The whole book of Exodus is how they exited. It's teaching them who he is because God did not want nobody else. Had to, what brought Rome down? What brought wounded? Rome is the beast. And now the beast is going to get healed. Remember, a divided house can't stand. So now, here it is. In today time, look at all the people that's going to be working for the devil to bring Rome, which was the teachers that came out. It was the church that brought Rome down. So now the first thing they're going to go after is the church. The government controls the topic. Why? Because Jesus Jabez. It down. Ezekiel, you want? I got to go to I'm gonna stop right here, Ezekiel, and holler at you for a second. According to the 37th chapter of Ezekiel, Ezekiel 37:11 says, Then said unto me, Son of man, these bones are the whole house of Israel. Thoughts Israel. Why? A divided kingdom can't stand. It was a united kingdom that was divided, and now it's coming back. Here come your preacher. And the ankle bone, and the bones this, and the bones that. Teach it for what it is. It's talking about Israel. Get a fool out there. Called Lord of Israel, bless me indeed, and enlarge my hand might be with me, and that it may not grieved me and granted him. Why God did that for you, Jabez? Why God did it for Jabez? Because he prayed? If you go all the way back to the beginning of the 4th chapter, right? The sons of Judah, Pharez, Hezron, Camri, and Hur, and Shobal. Now we're dealing with the descendants of Judah. This is why the book of Genesis is so important to understand family. The son of Judah is Pharez. Pharez, they come from Tamar. Tamar is a Canaanite woman. That's the woman who dressed up like a prostitute. And when Judah was passing by, he down the lineage that's coming from one of these twins. As you read, dealing with Jabez, right? And Jabez was more honorable than his brothers. Go back to verse 1. Look at all who his brothers was and what they did. And he knew how they were. He was honorable. Well, how you gonna pray the prayer of Jabez? Because Jabez was more honorable than his brother. Say, bro. And God gonna enlarge your territory. What territory? Jabez prayed because they always having to fight. Did Caleb give it to him? Did Joshua give it? Your mama done went through a lot to have you, little brother. Tell you what, I'm gonna honor your prayer, right? And what your prayer is? To enlarge your territory, right? Because you want some more land, right? Okay. Evil, right? Okay, you got that. To show you how slow we are, why would I pray for God to keep me from evil, right? Okay. It just don't make no sense to me, right? Come here, John. I need you for 1 second, babe. 1 second. I just need you for 1 second. To show you the stupidity and the stuff they say, right? I'm gonna go to John. Keep the Jabez prayer in mind. He prayed for territory and he prayed for God to keep it from evil, right? According to the 17th chapter of John, I'll start at verse 15. I pray not that thou should take the seventh verse 16. Are not of the world, even the world. Sanctify thy word is truth. So what the hell you praying at your bed prayer for? If Jesus already prayed for you. Father, Even though they're in the world, they're not of the world, Father, but sanctify them by your word. Verse 14. I have given them thy word while I was with them in the world. I kept them in thy name. I kept because of the prophecy. Judas, I couldn't do nothing with Judas because it was always prophesied what he would do. But my prayer, Mike, is that that I will keep y'all from the evil one. Jabez, what was your prayer, Jabez? Mike, that he enlarge my territory, keep me from evil. So Jabez, your prayer stronger than your Jesus prayer? Make it make sense. You gonna pray a prayer, Jabez, in Jesus' name. What the hell? That sounds stupid. I prayed the prayer, Jabez. For what? For what? Please tell me. Brother Mike, I ain't know. I know how I feel. Because I sat in that courtroom, sitting on my right hand, at the age of 29. I made my 29th birthday. He was seated on his right hand into this Bible. I felt I was in jail reading the Bible. And I actually was looking for Lord, have mercy. I told the brother, I said, what I said in the Bible, Lord, have mercy. Brother, have mercy. But that ain't what they said. They said, Lord, have mercy. This is why I don't know about you. This is why I study the Bible the way I study the Bible. Under that prosperity garbage. What good is a house? What good is a car? What good is a business? What good is a spouse if you don't have a damn life? None of it makes sense. Look at all the people right now that they going through what they go as preachers did. So now we run behind material things. I told my members yesterday, look around and tell me what you see. It's all material. Now look within. Good. You got it. Okay. But when you go in the 4th chapter of Joshua and you look when I tell Joshua to get 12 men and get the stones so that when the children coming up in the ages to come and they ask why those stones are there, you could teach them. Who the hell are going to teach the children today? Who the hell? Jokers. Say, bro, I'm going by what's in the book. Damn what you talking about. I'm talking about the book. What's written in the book. So now I read it to you. I show it to you. I break it down for you. The book. I ain't talking about that damn book over there. I ain't talking about what the hell you believe. I'm talking about what's written in the book. So now, if I'm lying, come show me. Come show me. I've been waiting over 4 years. I've been waiting over 4 years. Oh, that thou would bless me indeed and enlarge my territory coast, and thy hand might be with me, and that thou would keep me from evil. So you don't believe what Jesus prayed? You got to go pray. So these jokers ran in these churches. And y'all got to get the book of Jabez, the prayer of Jabez. Y'all read the book. Read it. For what? For what? Am I living back there during the time of Jabez? Hell no. So what I need to pray that prayer for? Watch this. Come here, Joshua. Come here. We're gonna deal with your 14th chapter. We're gonna close it. Oh man, yo, man, so, bro, how are you? Man, I ain't gonna do y'all. Leave me alone, bro. Just leave me alone, bro. Leave me alone. Leave me alone. Joshua 15, and I'll start at 16. Joshua 15 and 16. And Caleb said, he that smit Kirjath and taketh it, to him will I give Akash, my daughter, to wife. What? Whoever gonna take over that area over there, Mike, I'm gonna give my daughter. Say, Caleb, bro. What if I don't do it? I said, bro. I say, our daughters. Watch this. And Othniel, the son of Kenaz, the brother of Caleb, took, took it, and he gave him Axa, his daughter, to wife. And it came to pass as she came unto him, that she moved to ask him of her father a field. And she lightened off her ass. And Caleb said unto her, what would thou? Who answered, give me a blessing, for thou hast given me the south land. Give Caleb, what kind of gang y'all done ran here? Hold up, man, what you doing? Daddy, you done gave me the part of the land. Boom. We need to get where the water at. 14, now the children of Judah is coming to Joshua. Well, Joshua, where you come from? You ain't come from Judah? That's how I read the Bible. You might don't want to know all that. I need to know all that. So Joshua, if the children of Judah, where Joshua come from, y'all? Remember now, the book of Genesis is family. Jacob is going to leave Canaan and go to Egypt because Joseph is in Egypt. When Jacob get to Egypt, where Joseph is, now Jacob is going to do what you church folks do today. Jacob is going to take it. Ain't nothing happened. Teach it, but I'm just breaking it down so you have a better understanding. Nobody make no fool. Never in these churches run their mouth, man. Then they get in their feelings. Get in your feelings, get in your Bibles. This is the children of Israel. This is them once they leave Egypt, going down to Mount Sinai, right? They're going to come back up, right? And they come back up, they're going to come right here to Kadesh Benira, right? Right here is where they start to wander. Here is where they are no longer trusting and believing God. It took them right here, boom. They'd have been right where they need to be in the land of Canaan. He could have talked them through this trade land. They could have been right there. But God brought them all the way around because God is teaching them who he is. From here to here, they could have went right into the promised land. They could have went right into. At Kadesh Benira is where now Joshua is telling Caleb, remember when we was at Kadesh Benira and he sent us to go and spy out the land? Okay, just showing you now. We're gonna break it down for you. You're gonna break it down. I want you to know now. Thou know the things that the Lord said unto Moses, the man of God, concerning me and you, Caleb, in Kadesh Benira. 40 years old was I when Moses, the servant of the Lord, sent me from Kadesh Benira to spy out the land. And I brought him word. Right? The children of Israel could have went through the southern part of Canaan and or take them all the way around and bring them to the central part of Canaan. When they get in the land of Canaan, they got to fight. Joshua is going to fight. God himself going to give them a sign, and he going to destroy Jericho. So now Jericho fall. They're going to fight for the northern, and then they're going to go fight down south. But we're going to get into Gideon. We're going to get into Othniel. We're going to get into Caleb. So now, if we don't understand Joshua, we don't understand Caleb, we don't understand what happened, what they got in the land, the same thing that's happening today is the same thing happened back then. They were fighting over land. Now, watch this. If I bag it up to verse 1, 14. These are the countries which the children of Israel inherit in the land of Canaan, which Eleazar the priest and Joshua the son of Nun and the heads of the fathers of the tribes of the children of Israel distribute for inheritance to them. Hey, y'all go, y'all get y'all. That's y'all the land over there. Simeon, y'all go over there. Naphtali, y'all go over there. Benjamin, y'all go over there. Oh, well, hold up. Who distributing land to who? Who is distributing land to who? But yet Jabez is praying for God to enlarge his territory. Make it make sense. Oh, don't worry about it. Watch this. Verse 2. By lots with their inheritance as the Lord commanded by the hand of Moses. For the 9 tribes, and for the 9 tribes, and for the half tribe. I thought it's 12 tribes, Pastor Mike. But I'm talking to this brother, right? I said, yeah, man, because ain't no 9 tribes, it's 12 tribes. I'm saying, bro, because the 9, man, see, you don't know what he's talking about. There ain't no 9. That's all on here. I'm stupid. Well, you tell the story then. By lots with their inheritance as the Lord commanded by the hands of Moses, for the 9 tribes and for the half tribe. For Moses has given inheritance to 2 tribes and a half tribe on the other side of Jordan, but unto the Levites he gave none of the inheritance among them. For the children of Joseph were 2 tribes, Manasseh and Ephraim. Therefore they gave no part unto the Levites in the land, save cities to dwell in, and their suburbs, for their cattle and for their substance. And the law commanded Moses, so the children of Israel did, and they divided the land. So you explain to me, bro. Y'all know every damn thing. Explain to me. So how could you really break down the prayer of Jabez without understanding the 14th chapter of Joshua? Because we got the priests, we got the Joshua, we got the 12 people who are over the tribes, and now they're coming together to distribute the land. But yet when we go back, we're going to see where God told Moses who's going to get what, when, and where. This is why the early part of the year, I told you all about the 5 sisters. And the 5 sisters was feeling like, oh, they were feeling some type of way. Why? Because the 5 sisters, daddy didn't have no sons. It was just the 5 daughters. So they telling Moses, hold up, bro. Hold up, bro. We ain't about to just lose our land like that. So now Moses got to go back to God. Moses go to God, and God tell Moses, but the thing is, if they marry, they have to marry within their, because if they marry outside the tribe, then the people outside the tribe get to inherit the land of their father. This what made the women change the game. in their mouth, God. Coach, I went. Explain to me. You talking about a damn law? Because them 5 sisters changed the game. Moses had to go back to God, and God told Moses, "Boy, they right, but according to the law, according to the law, if I'm a man and I die, it go to my son. It go to my son. But if I didn't have no son, it goes to my next of kin. That's a male. So if I'm the father of the law, how them sisters get to change the law? Tell me. I never read that, Pastor Mike. Well, I be damned. Well, I be damned. You ain't never read about the 5 sisters who daddy didn't have no son, who said they weren't about to lose their land, and they didn't. You better go read Numbers. Oh, so now the children of Israel have made it into the land of Canaan. Joshua done fought all these kings. He already done fought all these kings. So now, okay, y'all go over there, y'all go over there. God, enlarge my territory and keep me from evil. That's all Jabez was praying. But when you go back and you study, when King Saul got in the land and he only had this much of the land. Then when David took over, it was that much of the land. When Solomon took over, he took over the same amount, but enlarged it a little bit, just like Solomon, just like David did. But if you don't read and study the Bible, how you gonna know? It's all right there in the Bible. All you gotta do is read it. So now when they put on the news what's going on in Palestine, what's going on in Israel, what's going on in Gaza, ain't nothing new. Read Joshua. Fighting over the land. They've been. So now we're living in a day and time where you got these slick folks. Or the New Testament. If the New Testament is it, as a politician, don't ever in your life be that damn stupid politician. I don't give a damn if you're Republican. Strategically put the whole book together. Jesus said, I prayed for all of them, but I lost one. Who he was talking about? Judas. If I go in Zechariah, I'm going to read about Judas. If I go in Isaiah, I'm going to read about Judas. So how the hell are you going to make the New Testament illegal? It all go together, old and new. The Old Testament is prophesying. The New Testament, you see it happen. So how the hell you going to make it illegal? That go to show what kind of politicians we working with. But it worked for the devil. And I don't give a damn. It ain't got a preacher breathing, living, that really know that Bible to go against y'all with the word of God. But Jesus said, they're going to take you. They're going to put you in prison. They're going to bind you. But don't worry about what to say. It's not that what happened to Peter when he went to jail. Peter said, whoop, boy, the words came to me like that. That's why I don't give a damn about what nobody's saying and talking about. Because one thing about it, you can't be God. You can't be God. I don't give a damn who you think you are. You can't be God. Joshua get in the land of Canaan and whooped all their tails. 30 something. He prepared the way for the King of Kings and the Lord of Lords. Who Jesus got to fight? None of them, because Joshua fought all of them. So now when we get to other gods, we get to other kingdoms. God say, I'm going to harden Pharaoh's heart. What you mean, God? Man, he think he a God. He think he a God. I'm going to show him. But why you holding his heart? Mike, he think he God. I let him think what he want to think. If that's what he think, so I'm going to send a plague after plague after plague after plague. See just how strong he is. See just how bad he is. So now, I'm telling them, say, bro, y'all don't remember the 10 signs I sent y'all when y'all was in Egypt? Remember, God talked to Moses mouth to mouth, but Joshua always was looking for a sign. The first sign Joshua got soon as he crossed over the Jordan was the destruction of Jericho. Y'all walk over, we gotta walk around the walls of Jericho and we gotta shout, stop, stop. Just like Moses sent them to spy. Rahab said, I know you Israelites. I know your God. Rahab fight against Israel like Jericho fought against God. They fought against Israel. You can't beat Israel. I don't give a damn who you think you are. You'll never beat Israel. And you damn sure can't beat Israel God. So now you got all these jokers running their mouth, this and that. Half these clowns don't even know who they are. So how the hell you gonna tell me about who I am when you don't know who you are? Learn who you are and learn whose you are, and then holler at me. Then holler at me. Why? Because he gave Israel a job. How? He told Abraham, come here, boy. I want you to let the world know who I am. He gave Abraham, Isaac, he gave Isaac, Jacob. The entire world know who the God of Israel is. God of Isaac and the God of Jacob. Not that clown show y'all doing. Y'all not that foolishness y'all doing. Boy, y'all with that foolishness. So now, how the people gonna learn the true living God when you don't even know who the hell he is? Because that's all your job is. And when they run out there with that foolishness, destroy it. Every king that God raised up to be king, their job was to destroy those other gods, just like he did when he hardened Pharaoh's heart. And Pharaoh ran out there with all those gods, and he sent 10 plagues. Every plague against the gods that the Egyptians served. And one thing about that seventh plague, don't ever forget it. Because your children right now today is running around hollering about that seventh plague, talking about they serve a sky god. Lord have mercy, help our children. Because the sky god is the seventh plague that God sent to destroy all the livestock in Egypt. The sky god is a cow. They get in the wilderness, Aaron builds what? A golden calf. Where did he get it from? The Egyptian. After the kingdom of God is divided, two, one for up north and one for down south. When y'all learn who y'all God is, y'all don't have to run back. Jeroboam was only doing what he was taught to do. Where he learned it from? Where he learned it from? We can teach the rest of the year right there. Solomon had 1,000 wives. Out of all 1,000 of his, all the 700 to 300, he had 1,000 women. So, terrible mother. So it says that first wife was a Pharaoh daughter. So if Solomon is with Pharaoh daughter, the children of Israel, boom, this who brought y'all out of Egypt. Ammon, the Moabite, the Hittite, the Egyptian one. Oh, your mama. You know, your dad had 1,000 women. So who is your mother? Who is your mother? Who is your mother? Who is your mother? So now you tell me about the church. Who is mama? Who is mama? He learn something from his mama. So now they run out there running their mouth about that Bible. Okay, well, explain that. Explain it to me. Because I see Jeroboam to mess the game up. He builds 2 golden calves. Was his mother that Egyptian? And Solomon married Pharaoh's daughter. Say, bro, when you really talk out that. Until then, miss me. Ooh. Oh, that Nettie Root boy. Who that little boy over there? Oh, that Nettie Root. That's her boy. And more people knew. Y'all read the Bible and don't know. How y'all don't know? How y'all don't know who boy that is? And then here come y'all son. And Jesus was a carpenter. Jesus never said he was a carpenter. The Bible say he was the son of a carpenter. Lord help us, Jesus. So now when we're dealing with the book and we go back to Jabez and then we go back to Caleb, we get Joshua. Joshua gonna give Caleb Hebron, right? We know Caleb gonna give Hebron to the Levites, right? But when we really study Hebron, we go to Absalom. Absalom was one of the ones who was trying to kill David, which was his son, right? Then when we deal with that, we got to go back and deal with Abraham, because Abraham built the altar right outside of Hebron. Hey, get out of here, no elementary 1 verse stuff. Hey, say, leave it alone, bro. Leave it alone, bro. Be all right. I'll be all right. I love y'all, but I want y'all to know the truth. I know what it's like to be played. I know what it's like to be stupid. I know what it's like to have no understanding. We're living in a day and time where people don't like to tell the truth. One thing about me, I'm gonna tell you the truth, whether you like it or not, whether it hurt your feelings or not. I was talking to some members yesterday. A membership of Pastor Mike. Everything you say as the pastor don't always be delivered right. I said, baby, let me tell you something. 95% of the things that come out my mouth. Now they are y'all ain't take grub on nothing. Y'all got your ass somewhere and set your ass down. Now all of a sudden y'all so holy. Now everything is a damn delivery. Really, bro? Really? I'm glad I got some strong members. I'm glad I got some. Get the hell out of my. What's wrong with that? Person telling me how they feel. I respect you more, me. I respect you more when you be you. I don't need you being fake to me. I don't need you being. Why? You going through something in your mind. You dealing with something. You don't need to hear my foolishness. So I'ma respect the game. I'ma go. Oh man, you know, she told me that. No, but we about to do that. We ain't about to do that. We ain't not about to do that. See, bro, love you, respect you, got that. Because guess what? You might catch me at a bad moment. I'm going to tell you how I feel. Now, how you take it is how you take it. I might catch you at a bad moment. You might tell me how you feel. How I take it is how I take it. But, well, you was hot, huh? Yeah, I was hot, Pastor Mike, man. Man, blah, blah, blah. Okay, cool. The children of Israel The children of Israel was united. Then the children of Israel was divided. By the time Jabez is saying what he's saying, the kingdom is divided. Kingdom wasn't divided, we gave one another. Uniting the kingdom of God. This is why Jesus said, and the kingdom is at hand. But we done ran in these churches with all these good fake pastors, with all this good lying, telling y'all we got to build a kingdom. How the hell you gonna build a kingdom when the kingdom of God have already been established and built and built? So what y'all building? Damn out. So now, until we unite, that's what God looking for. But he said, come in here with a pure heart, having your hearts sprinkled. Come in here showing love towards one another. No, I'm like, what the world? What the world going on here? So now I give it to you all the way God give it to me. I ain't sit up under Bishop so-and-so because you pay attention to the world. They wipe that garbage out anyway. All that garbage they did in these churches, they about to cold wipe it out. And now we about to see who gonna be strong like Caleb and Joshua to remember what the word says. Because God told Miriam and Aaron, Moses not a prophet. Teach you all, the world gonna teach you. This is why he said. So when the children coming up, y'all will be able to explain to them how God brought across the Jordan, and those stones are there as a sign of what God did for y'all to the land. Y'all go way over there with that garbage. Y'all go, because y'all done messed the game up, man. So now, 11, we go back in First Chronicles, the 4th chapter. We come together. Why should I pray a Jabez prayer when Jesus prayed for me? Watch how everything come together. We must be able to teach our kids that's coming up when they ask certain things pertaining to God. We'll be able. This man gave that man, that then his daughter got blessed. That's how we did. We looked out for one another. We living in a day and time where we don't look out for one another. So, but you want God to bless you for what? We gonna bless you for? You ain't gonna look out for nobody. At that one, well, not at my church. Church at my still there with that garbage. Y'all still over there. That's why God handling the way He handling you. Cause ain't no such thing over here at my church. We don't do that. No, 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 no. It's all God's, and we don't lost focus of God. How you gonna claim what's yours when it's all God's? Y'all God's children. I'm just here to deliver what God give me to give you all. Y'all God's children. So I'm just saying as God give it to me. Why? But one thing about that dropping the net, we don't kiss ass. We ain't kissing nobody's ass. Why? Because we walk by faith and not by sight. Okay? Get that understood. We don't bite our tongue. We don't bite our tongue for no damn body. Why? Because he didn't give us a spirit of fear, but love, power, and a sound mind. If it's on my mind to say it, I'm going to say it. And we love everybody. How you going to beat us? How you going to beat us? Because most people take Christians to be weak. Joker right out there. I said, so, oh, well, no, brother. No, say, bro. No, bro. That's why these other religious groups, they come at Christians the way they come at Christians because they think Christians are weak. This is why when Jesus explained it to them in the Luke, in the other chapter of Luke, hold up, bro. That the man you go get yours. It was always about dividing the spoils. It was always dividing the all to do. But we so selfish. We so selfish. We so divided. All right, y'all. That's enough for today. Love y'all, man. I want you all to know the truth. Always be right. But I don't care about the delivery. I care about your soul. That's more important than anything in this world. I tell you. Now, you know I love y'all, son. I know, mama, but you done just beat the hell out of me. Oh, mama, you ain't had to beat me. You ain't had to do this and that. I thank God she handled me like that. I thank God she handled me like that. Somebody, oh man, whoop that child ass. I beat that child ass. What better make sure? Man, whoop that child ass. Spare the rod, spoil the child. Well, say, bro. The Bible say God chastises those whom he loves. Whom he loves. So why we children? Why we don't help our children? This is why when you study that Bible, once they got into the land of Canaan, them jokers cut a fool. The children of Israel cut a fool. They cut a fool. This is why in Judges gonna give you a better understanding of Chronicles. Corinthians, because Corinthians says, "Be not evenly yoked with an unbeliever." But Belial comes out of Judges. When you go to Judges, this is what's said to them because they was following the way of Belial. Because in Judges, now they telling the people, we want the men. The men were saying we want the men. It didn't just happen when in the book of Genesis dealing with Lot and Jericho. When we get in Judges, now they want to have sex with the men want to have sex with the men. Oh, they cut a fool. The children of Israel cut a fool. But here come these jokers today. And then say, bro, they cut a fool. They cut a Y'all want to tell them people about being homosexual. Well, they were homosexuals in the book of Judges. They was asking for the men in the book of Judges. So what the and now y'all in the land of Canaan. Y'all in the land of Canaan. Y'all not in Jericho. Y'all in the land of Canaan. So now in the land of Canaan, Israel still cut a fool. Now what? But y'all want to tell these people what to do and how to do. They had law, they had commandment. Well, I don't pay none of that no mind. But don't even waste your breath. Your breath. Don't even do yourself that. I don't even hear you. I don't hear you, bro. I already know you on some other stuff. You on some other stuff. And out of love, out of respect, say, bro, I don't knock it. Just don't waste your time with me. That's all I'm saying. So now, with that said, bro, y'all should be getting y'all blue folders, man. You got to get in that blue folder. We're gonna work it. gonna deal with this Joshua thing. We're gonna deal with this Jabez thing. We're gonna deal with the divided house thing. After we deal with this for a day or two, strictly blue folder. We'll get that blue folder. We're gonna tear that blue folder up. We're gonna tear that blue folder up. See, bro, y'all gonna be sharp, man. Y'all gonna be sharp, man. Stop letting these jokers feed y'all this garbage, bro. And ain't no don't nobody get mad but a good line pimping preacher. A good line pimping preacher gonna get mad. Why? Shit, bro. One thing I learned about my Uncle Pops, and then one thing I learned about pimps. One thing that y'all using the game to pimp with. The ain't no pimp feared another pimp. And let me know y'all around here faking in these churches. Why? What makes what I say stronger than what you saying? If what you say, I know what I'm saying right here. I know what I'm saying. And I know what I'm saying right here. It's wrong. So I just get to my feet with, oh man, back to my easy. Hey, bro, I be tripping out on wait. Say, bro, what? It's because I love y'all, bro. I love y'all. I want y'all to know the truth. It's hard to really serve the Lord, especially here in New Orleans. It's hard, bro. We always got something going on. We always have something going on. We're gonna go through all these festivals and all these second lines and all these parties and here come football season and back to the festivals and so people really don't go to church because there's so much to do. There's always something to do. But one thing I love about Joshua and Caleb, they truly trusted God. And in trusting God fully, Caleb or Joshua ever, ever, never wanted for nothing. They had so much to where they was able to just give other people. And when you do right by God, when you do right by God, that's how God will bless you so that you'll be blessing with others. You don't have to beg, to lie. You don't have to get pimped. And in these churches, y'all been cold getting pimped because pastor truly don't trust God. He play you. He pimp you. He take what you got. Stop it.